With the Venmo debit card, you can turn the spa day that your friends paid you back for
into concert tickets that you can earn up to 5% cash back on.
Where a spa day with the girls becomes concert tickets. Visit venmo.me/debit to learn more. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to license by MasterCard International Incorporated. Terms apply. Dosh cashback terms apply.
Spring is in the air, and Walmart's stepping up with some serious deals. Of course, they have stuff like hair and skin products, sun care, even fragrances. But the real win? You can get it all delivered to your door with Walmart subscriptions. You can choose the date and time for it to be delivered on repeat to your door. And if anything comes up, you can edit the delivery schedule. Whether you're swinging by the store, clicking online, or using the app, Walmart's got the things you need. Stay stocked with Walmart subscriptions. Welcome to your Walmart.
The all-new 2025 Nissan Armada Pro 4X provides freedom. Freedom to explore, to go wherever you want, with your whole crew and all your toys. With a twin-turbo V6 engine, 8,500 pounds of towing capacity, and seating for 8, this unshakable fortress of a vehicle is built to take you on your next adventure. Drive the all-new 2025 Nissan Armada today. Learn more at nissanusa.com. Intelligent four-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions.
ChatGPT Plus is free for college students through May. Here's the thing. You've got a lot to do between now and then. Studying for finals, writing papers, trying to keep your life on track. And ChatGPT can help with all of it. It can quiz you on your econ exam, make a study guide from your French notes, plan out your meals and study breaks. It can get really specific on how you like to learn. It can even help you come up with ways to stop procrastinating. So from now until summer break, take advantage of all the ways ChatGPT can make your life easier. Restrictions apply.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? You got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfectly into place. For changes big and small. Loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
We've been doing the closure calls for a while now, but today is a first.
Oh, why?
Because we reached out to someone that our listener has never even met before.
Wait, what?
What the
Never
heck?
seen in person either.
Why would you need closure for someone who is not part of your life at all?
How does that work?
These are good questions that we should ask her, but they desperately need to get closure on this. And from the little bit that I do know, it is a very interesting, very shocking, mysterious story.
Okay,
that
because at
she's got
first I was
caught up in.
thinking, why is our producer picking this person?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's ask some of these questions to Marissa and welcome her to the show. Hey, Marissa, how's it going?
Hey guys, it's going okay. How are you?
God,
Very-
confused.
yeah.
Are you like hitting up like Madonna to ask her why she's not making music anymore or something like?
She's actually still making
Isn't
music.
she a lot of
is she?
songs
Yeah,
lately?
yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
good
Not that
music.
good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good music. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay,
Yeah.
but maybe
Thanks for the old reference.
we can speculate, but let's just have Marissa tell us what made you email the show for help.
Okay, so this is kind of a crazy story. It kind of blows my mind too, but this chick named Aspen hit me up on
Okay.
instant or direct message
Okay.
and said she had a crazy story for me.
Did she tell you the story right away, or was it one of those like, I don't know, she's setting you up for a scam or something?
Click the link.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny you mentioned that. I thought it was a scam at first because it was so crazy. But she said she just found out that 30 years ago she was accidentally swapped at birth for another baby at the hospital.
What?
And that baby was me.
What?
Whoa.
Wait, she's claiming. How would she know? What?
She
Yeah.
called us swap sisters. I was like, okay, that sounds really weird. Like, why-
Swap Sisters?
Dude.
It sounds like a show on TLC.
She's saying your parents aren't your parents, that they're her parents.
yeah, crazy, right? So I deleted it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah. You
deleted
thought
it.
it was a scam.
I would have had questions.
No way, dude. I would think it's a.
I mean, you can tell if you're related to her. wouldn't you?
Well, I
Can
mean,
you?
if you
If
do
you're
a
a
DNA
swab?
test,
Yeah.
I mean, you can do those tests, and a lot of people are finding out stuff like, oh, that's not really my dad. Is usually how it goes down.
Oh, Brooke
know?
would know. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Typically, you know who your mom is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it kind of makes more sense.
She sent me another message and she's like, this is not a scam. So I hit up my parents and I was like, Mom, Dad, can you tell me about this? And They seem totally shocked.
Well, that's what happens with swap babies. The parents don't know.
Yeah.
That's the big, to-do about it, right? It's like back in the day, they'd take the babies into a room. Now you're never separated from your baby after you give birth.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah. Unless you ask them to take it away so you can sleep.
So your parents who raised you, they didn't believe it.
They thought it was a scam too, like some elaborate AI thing.
Oh, my gosh. So
Oh,
wait, did you
man.
go to Aspen's page? Could you see any resemblance?
Well, so she sent me some pictures, and what's weird is the photos looked exactly like me of her parents.
Wait, what?
Oh, you look like her parents.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my God.
I finally wrote back to her, and I was like, how do you know all this information?
Yeah.
And what else can you tell me?
What else can you tell me? Okay. What'd she say?
Her last message was something totally mysterious. She thinks her mom and dad might know about it, but they're so mad at me for bringing it up, they won't talk about it.
Oh.
So she's saying she actually doesn't even know all the details. She just knows that their family all knows. It's like some big family secret.
And they don't want to. Wow.
Yeah, I think she might have gotten in trouble for even reaching out to me.
Oh, so
God.
so the fact that they don't want any information or hey, drop it, like that makes it sound like it is legit.
But why
Yeah.
would the
Because it's like
parents
stop asking questions. Like
I
you're
mean,
on-
I guess like if you have an adult child, right? You've raised them your whole life, and then you just then find out that they were swapped at birth. It's like
you can't
Yeah,
just
what
be
do
like,
you do?
oh, hey, I know you're 23, but we're sending you back to the
yeah,
hospital.
switch.
What's that saying? Like, not knowing is bliss.
Ignorance is bliss.
Ignorance is
There
bliss.
it is.
Maybe that was
Sure.
their stance on it. So, but like,
Maybe.
How
what-
are you feeling?
I'm just kind of freaked out, to be honest. Like, this is the weirdest thing that I think has ever happened to me, if it's true. But
Oh yeah.
And how long has this been going on? You with the back and forth with this girl?
this happened 4 years ago.
Oh,
4 years
wow.
ago.
wait, you've been sitting on this for 4
Whoa.
years?
Did you get DNA tested
Yeah.
with your parents?
No, but I think I found my mom on Facebook, but she wouldn't respond.
Wait, you're already calling her my mom?
Wow.
What should she call her, Brooke?
I
Yeah.
think just the woman. I don't know what her name is,
You?
but like you know that one for a fact, and two, like your mom is still your mom.
Yeah.
That I
Yeah.
mean, that's crazy.
Okay.
You've got to be
your
having
biological mom.
like a whole identity crisis because of this.
And so
Right.
your biological mom wasn't responding to your messages, and that's when you reached out to us?
Right. My supposed biological mom that looks like me.
oh my gosh, is
We're
that?
on the case?
Wait, is that who you wrote with our producer? You wrote the biological mom with the questions?
Right.
She actually emailed us about a year ago, it turns out, and our producer has been working on this every single week, trying to soften up the mom in order to respond.
Oh, producer
wow.
boy.
Marissa, you know that we wouldn't have you on the show right now if she didn't answer us.
She finally answered after a year.
Yeah, she said stop contacting me.
We got her responses back a couple days ago.
Oh my God, should she?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, Aspen, are you sitting down? Are you in a safe place? Sorry, I mean Marissa.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you
Okay.
should lie down for this one because it could get kind of emotional. But
Whoa.
hopefully
Crazy.
we can help give you some finality when we do your closure call right after this.
Thank you.
Just hold on.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
This could be such an emotional closure call. I think we need to have some sad piano music for it.
What? No.
Wait, what? No, I said sad piano, not bad piano. What is this?
Oh, I see the mix-up
Okay.
now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I see.
See,
the
this is why I
mix-up.
have to listen to the music ahead of time. Stop this.
Yeah.
Let me get some sad piano music, please. No, this is not sad. This is fast piano.
It's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fit the tone.
But
Stop.
Is this your father? I feel like it's an evil.
Bring the music down. No.
getaway.
Sad, like emotional music. Okay.
It's not as
There
sad
we-
after the fast one.
I know.
Yeah,
We're,
I want to go back to the happy one.
we're talking about swapped at birth. It just doesn't feel right anymore.
exciting.
I mean,
Yes, you missed your window.
you can't
really
say it
did.
with frustration. You're frustrated at the music.
Yeah, I know.
I know you're
Yeah.
I'm
mad.
not. But swapped at birth. This is something that you don't hear about much anymore, thankfully, because the hospitals are better at not doing it. But 30
Or-
years ago,
Or they're better at hiding it.
yeah, maybe
You
that's
know?
the case.
Oh.
30 years ago, though, it did happen to one of our listeners, Marissa, who got a random message on her socials from a girl named Aspen claiming to be her swap sister. Saying they were accidentally swapped at the hospital and they've been raised by each other's parents for years.
Which, by the way, I wouldn't Google search the term swap sister. I just think that you're going to end up with something that you don't want to see.
That's not an official term.
Yeah.
Aspen came up with it. But
it sounds like a
the thing is, the details about it were a little bit sketchy and there was some hesitation to answer everything. That's why a year ago, Marissa reached out to us asking if we could contact her biological mom for her and hopefully get her some closure on what really happened.
Usually if you hit us up a year in advance, we don't get to it just because we're lazy. But apparently our producer's been working on this a lot.
Yeah, we're running out of time thanks to all the bad piano music, so we better just get to it. We sent 4 questions to Marissa's mom. Marissa, are you ready to hear some answers to this? I know you've been waiting a long time.
Yes, I am.
What musical track do you want him to play behind it when he reads it?
It's not important. Why are we focusing
Probably
on
the sound
music?
of your tears in the back, Brooke. Can you start crying during this?
I'm joking, Marissa. I mean, this is crazy because, I mean, you're going to finally know, hopefully. You're going to hear from the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a long time coming, just getting some of these answers I've been looking for, you know?
Yeah.
It's just been such a mystery.
Let's get to the first one, and this is going to be the first time I've read the answers to. I was just handed the sheet with what she wrote back.
You needed to pre-read them, Jeff, so that you weren't crying.
No, producer Boyd went through all this, I'm sure.
I needed to focus on the piano music is what I needed to do.
Priority.
You
Let's
needed
get to
to
the
focus
first one.
harder so it would have gone better, but sure.
Question 1, we said, your daughter Aspen reached out to me years ago telling me you were my real biological mom.
Right.
Is this true? So she wrote back.
Oh my gosh, are you ready for this?
Yes, please.
Okay, because if you said no, we would have had to stop the segment, and that would have been really annoying.
Or Jeff has to play, y'all ready for this?
Yeah,
Dun,
but
dun, dun.
she wrote back, it is true.
Oh!
But Aspen didn't reach out to you. I did.
Oh, what? I need to calm down. I need to
Wait,
sit down.
I'm
This is
confused.
nuts.
I'm
She says-
confused. So she faked being Aspen?
She says, I
catfished?
made up a fake Facebook account for her because I was too ashamed to speak directly to you.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
gosh.
So is Aspen the girl that you were really swapped with?
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Marissa,
Yeah.
Are you okay?
do you have all the answers you need, or would you like to continue?
Hey, check on her. She sounds upset.
Are you okay?
Trying to lighten the mood.
No, it's just shocking. It's amazing and shocking, and I can't thank you guys enough for reaching out to her and helping me. But
I mean, it's not.
So wait, you just believe her straight out the gate? Like, this is a woman who's faking to be Aspen.
yeah, I mean, I really don't know what to believe. I'm really curious to know what she does next.
It
Okay.
sounds
Yeah.
like you almost want it to be real.
Well, let's get to the second question, which was, tell me what you know about me getting swapped at birth. How did you find out about that? She wrote back, well, honestly, when I reached out 4 years ago, I made it up.
Oh! What?
Wait.
She says,
Who is she then?
I knew I wanted to speak with you, but I didn't know how to do it without making it seem like I was a terrible parent. Because the truth is, I gave you up for adoption at birth.
Oh, the twists and turns.
She
in
said, I'm
this.
sorry again.
Whoa.
Wait.
So she still is your mom, but it wasn't a swap.
Okay, so she was
Hold
ashamed to
on.
admit the truth.
Did you know you were adopted by your mom? Your parents?
No.
Maybe the
Okay.
parents didn't know that they adopted her.
No, they definitely.
I think the dad
possible?
could be in the
There's-
dark, but the mom would be pretty clear.
There's a lot of paperwork involved, Jeff.
But
Well, I
why
don't
would
know.
your parents not come clean with you when you approach them about being swapped at birth? They would know you were like gonna find something
But
out.
They weren't lying.
I don't know. I think it was just too much for them, you know, and then just mentioning the swap thing was just.
We're getting a lot of text in at 78592 from listeners who are supporting you, by the way,
Yeah.
Marissa.
Yeah.
So keep those coming. We're going to forward those to her after the segment so that she could read them all. But this is already going way different than we thought this call was going to
This
be.
is heavy.
So I don't know if the third question is going to be relevant still, because again, we write all the questions before we know the answers. But the third question was, how do I know this is really my biological mom? My parents who raised me are both shocked and know nothing about it. Do you have any proof?
That's still a valid question. I mean, valid question still.
We're talking right to her.
Like, what if this is still someone who's? I mean, she already lied about
She made up a
being.
whole story
Yeah.
on Instagram.
What did she say?
She wrote back, there are birth records that I had you, and we both have the same color blonde hair as I've shown you in the pictures I sent.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm ready for a DNA test, but it would also prove it as well.
Huh.
I'm sorry.
Ready, lady? What? Wait, what are you
She keeps
talking
saying
about?
I'm sorry at the end of every answer, so she clearly feels pretty bad.
But she shouldn't feel bad. You have a great life. Like, I mean, if she couldn't provide you with what you needed as a child.
Yeah, well said, Brooke.
I don't understand. So that means my parents are lying or something?
Or she's lying. I mean, somebody's not telling the truth in this situation. That's for sure.
Maybe trying to protect you. One party is trying to protect you from something. But let's go to the fourth question because we are running out of time here. It says, is there anything else that I should know about what happened? We like to leave it kind of open in general for them to fill in the blanks.
Well, thank God we did, since
Yeah.
we didn't know what the hell was going on.
It's definitely taking a turn. But your mom wrote back. She said, there is obviously a lot to tell you, but I'm sure you're angry at me about how I handled it. I am getting older, though, and I just wanted to have a chance to get to meet my daughter and know you.
Okay.
She says, I don't expect you to forgive me, but I would love to meet up with you in person if you're willing.
I guess I just need some time to think about it. I mean, I'm curious too, but I have so many unanswered questions at this moment, even for my parents who raised me, you know?
I know.
Yeah.
It feels like you have a lot to deal with before you even think about meeting up with this woman who claims to be your biological mom.
Yeah.
Like, who's your dad then, too? Like, there's so many
But again,
unanswered
this
questions
is a woman
here.
who, like, we've tried to reach out to on Facebook and is clearly used to lying. We don't know if any of this is actually true, so I wouldn't necessarily come in with guns a-blazing.
I totally agree. I would come in super guarded. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, somebody's lying to you. My instinct would be this woman because you don't even know her. You know, you would trust your parents more.
You need to bring your current parents with the biological mom and have them meet, and maybe something will become
I
clear.
mean, what does your birth certificate say?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at it.
Go get it. We'll wait. Oh, okay. Maybe you come back with it later. But I'm sorry. I know this is a lot of information that was just tossed on you. We'll give you some time to process. But do you feel like maybe it helped get you a step towards closure?
I feel like I have a lot more questions, to be honest. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking it opens everything up, doesn't close anything.
We'll stay in touch with you, and hopefully we can do a closure call update and figure out what's really going on if you do meet up with your biological mom, if she is your biological mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
All right.
I just want to give you a hug right now.
Give me some happy piano music to play us out, please.
No, don't do the piano. It's not needed. No, that's
Well, okay, it's kind of
That's a little dramatic.
it's kind of tense.
Yeah.
All right,
That's dramatic.
it's a successful closure
It
call.
wasn't successful, Jeff, at all.
All right, well, it was a closure call.
Yeah.
And we got to play
With
piano.
zero closure.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey
And now it's another one.
in the morning. That's what you get when you email us for help.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
My name is Brendan Patrick Hughes, host of Divine Intervention. This is a story about radical nuns in combat boots and wild-haired priests trading blows with J. Edgar Hoover in a hell-bent effort to sabotage a war.
J. Edgar Hoover was furious. He was out of his mind, and he wanted to bring the Catholic left to its knees.
Listen to Divine Intervention on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Sam Mullins, and I've got a new podcast coming out called Go Boy, the gritty true story of how one man fought his way out of some of the darkest places imaginable.
Roger Caron was 16 when first convicted.
Has spent 24 of those years in jail.
But when Roger Caron picked up a pen and paper, he went from an ex-con to a literary darling. From Campside Media and iHeart Podcasts, listen to Go Boy on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
From the producers who brought you Princess of South Beach comes a new podcast, The Setup. The Setup follows a lonely museum curator, but when the perfect man walks into his life...
Well, I guess I'm saying I like you. You like me?
He actually is too good to be true.
This is a con. I'm conning you to get the Delano painting. We could do this together.
Listen to The Setup on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You Feelin' This Too is a horror anthology podcast. It brings different creators to tell 10 vile,
No. Ah!
grotesque,
Oh my God.
horrific stories on what scares them the most. You feeling this too? Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Kendall Spring Sales Event is on now at Kendall Chevrolet of Marysville. Check out the selection of Silverado trucks and save thousands. Step up to a new 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 and save $3,000 off MSRP. Plus, get 2.9% APR for 72 months. If you're in the market for more pulling power, trade in and trade up to a new Chevy Heavy Duty. Save $4,500 off MSRP on a new 2025 Chevy Silverado 2500 Crew Cab HD 4x4. Plus, get 3.9% APR for up to 60 months. Don't miss the savings during the Kendall Spring Sales Event. On now at Kendall Chevrolet of Marysville. Chevy, together let's drive. Stop by today. Kendall, let's start something great.
VIN number S1172007 and SF257934. All financing and approved credit price does not include taxes, title, or license. A negotiable documentary service fee of up to $200 may be added to the sale price of the vehicle. Subject to part sales, see dealer for details. Offer expires 4/30/25.